Breathe in through your nose like this. Hold it for 5 seconds and breathe out through your mouth like this. One more time. In through your nose like this. And out through your mouth like this. Do it a couple of times on your own now. In through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Now lying down or sitting up, imagine you're in a lovely meadow. You can hear the birds chirping, you can see deers grazing, and bumblebees buzzing. You're so relaxed right now. You want to fall asleep in the early sunlight in this beautiful meadow. But then, you see a bee that is acting very strangely. He's buzzing far, far away from the flowers, and he is just going up and down in loop-de-loops. You go over to investigate, and you say this kind of silly, because you know the bee will not respond, and you say, "Mr. Bee, why are you spinning and not pollinating?" And to your amazement, he actually does reply, and he says, "I do not eat pollen or make honey. I am trying to find the perfect gift for my daughter. She has very hard time sleeping, and her birthday is coming up soon. She would really love something that helps her sleep." You say, in a very kind voice, "Mr. Bee, I have an idea. What if you went to your daughter and said, 'Honey, all you have to do is to go onto YouTube,'" because bees, you know, they have phones, "and say, type in meditation music, and all these meditation music songs will come up. Tell her to play one of them, lay down in bed, right before bed, and listen to it. She will fall asleep straight away." "Oh, thank you so much," said the bee. "What shall I give you in return?" "Oh, nothing. It's okay," you said. "But I must. You've helped me so much," said the bee. It's okay, you said. "Oh, I got it," said the bee. "You come to my house now. We will have tea and biscuits. You open your mouth to say something, but no words come out." He says, I know. You think you can't fit into my house, but you will be." You start to say something, but he says, "Come on, let's go." So you have to run to catch up with him since he flies so fast. Once he stops, you look up and down, but you can't see anything. And he says, "Look down to your right a little bit, and you'll see something." You look down to your right a little bit, and there it is. He was right. A little bit of honey on a honeycomb. He says, "You see?" And you said yes. So you pick it up, and he says, "Eat it." And you're like, "Oh, I'm not going to eat it. There's dirt all over it." The bee says, "Don't worry, dirt is healthy for you. And this dirt is healthy. There is no pollution in it." Oh, okay, you said, but where I live, there is a bunch of pollution everywhere, and you have to wear shoes everywhere. And the bee said, do you even know where you are? And you said, in the mountains hiking? And he says, no. You don't know where you are. Oh my gosh, this is the first person. You are in Magic Land, where everything can happen. Anything, everything, anything you imagine can happen. So eat that honey, and you'll see what comes. Okay, you said. You pop the honey in your mouth and say, this is good. He says, yes, I know, because I myself made it from pollen. And now, just watch and wait. A few minutes later, you are the size of a rat. Or if you don't like rats, you are the size of a mouse. And you're like, oh, how do I get back? And the bumblebee says, oh, it's okay. You can have another dose of honey when you're ready, and you will become normal size again. And I say, thank you. Then you start to run on the ground while Bumblebee flies. You follow him. Then he suddenly says, are you good at climbing? And you say, yeah, I'm good. I'm okay, I'm not an expert. And he says, that doesn't matter. Just climb this tree until you see big yellow splotches. Then turn to the right, open the door, and I'll be waiting there. Okay, so you climb the tree. It's a big oak tree with so many little bits of bark that kind of act like steps. You start to climb and climb and climb. Once you finally see little yellow splotches, you turn to the right, walk a little bit. Whoa, you say, it's slippery. Try not to fall, says a voice in your head. Once you see the door, you open the door, and there he is, Bumblebee. He says, how was the climb? And you say, it was good. Now, he presses a button, and the elevator, and then the door disappears. Suddenly, you're in an elevator. He presses another button, and you start going up and up and up. Then you stop at the 5th floor, and the elevator opens, and you walk out. Then you follow Mr. B to the end of the hall, to the right, and knock on the door. A little female bee opens the door and says, hi, Daddy. Did you get me my present? And Mr. Bumblebee said, yes, honey, I got you a present. Yippee! Said the little girl. Mr. Bumblebee turned to you and said, this is my daughter. Her name is Anne. And today is her birthday. Hi, my name's Anne and I'm 3. Hi, Anne, you said. When you go inside, you find it is very comfortable. There is a bunch of honey. Yes, honey. Honey couches, honey chairs, honey tables. Everything is made out of honey. You sit down and you realize it is hard. It is hard as a bed. But it's still soft. It's not hard as stone. And you sit down and it's not sticky. After a few minutes, the tea is done, and if you don't like tea, there's hot chocolate. And if you don't like hot chocolate, then you can just have water, said Mr. Bumblebee. Thank you, you said. Once you've chosen what you would like to drink, you sit down and chat for a little while. After you both finish your teas or drinks, hot chocolates or water, you say, I'm tired. Is there any way you could bring me home now? And he says, oh, don't worry about that. You can sleep at my house till morning. Oh, thank you very much, you said. And he shows you to the outdoor bed. There's a nice roof above you, so if it rains, you won't get wet. And there's a big blanket that looks like a spring garden, and a pillow with bees buzzing all around the flowers. You get under the covers, and you start to drift away. Patter, patter, with the rain. Patter, 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 patter.